Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Admittedly, in preparation for today's hearing, I had a lot of reflection about my start in life. I started out in foster care and was adopted, and know that my birth mother was under a lot of pressure to have an abortion. And thankfully for me, she didn't. I know that my biological father had pressured her to do so, and she chose an adoption. So I fast forward and think about the world we live in today with drugs like mifepristone and wonder if it had existed then, would the outcome for me have been different? I would like to think that my birth mother would have still chosen to have an adoption, but I've seen some of the horrors of men who are trying to use the drug to end pregnancies against the will of the woman that they give the drug to. And I'm going to go through a couple of examples to prove that this is a real-life situation. Example one, according to a criminal complaint filed in the U.S. District Court in the Southern District of Texas, Christopher Cooperrider murdered his next-door neighbor's unborn child, who he fathered in 2025. Cooperrider obtained mifepristone via online pharmacy and gave her these drugs without her knowledge by lacing it in her hot chocolate. Example two from my own state of Ohio. According to the Ohio State Medical Board, Hassan James Abbas obtained mifepristone and misoprostol via an out-of-state telemedicine provider by providing the telemedicine platform in the name of his estranged wife. Mr. Abbas allegedly obtained the prescription of mifepristone with the intent to secretly terminate the pregnancy of a woman with whom he had engaged in a sexual relationship. Public reporting alleges that Mr. Abbas spiked the beverage with the abortion drug without the woman's knowledge, and she didn't consume the beverage. And then later, Mr. Abbas waited until she was asleep, held the woman down, and forced her to consume the drug. That's not the choice of a woman. This is not the choice of a woman controlling her own body. This is how an easily obtained drug that can terminate the life of an unborn child can be used to end that life without an individual's, the woman consenting to it. And so I just asked the question, I'll start with you, Attorney General Murrell. How do we stop this? But it seems to me that just requiring an in-person visit before dispensing the drug would stop this. And I want your thought on that.
Thank you, Senator, and thank you for telling your story. I mean, it's stories like yours that have caused the overwhelming bipartisan decision of our state legislature to protect life, both for the born and unborn children, and that is an overwhelming policy decision of our legislature that is supported by the overwhelming majority of people in our state. So appreciate you sharing your story. We absolutely believe that putting the in-person dispensing requirement back in place would substantially protect women. And we do have additional evidence, similar stories like you, or a state senator's sister testified in our legislature about her estranged husband poisoning her food to get rid of a pregnancy that he did not want. And fortunately, her baby was born. She suffers some complications from that assault on her. But, you know, this is why Louisiana put those drugs on the state-controlled substances list, so that we can track who's prescribing them and make sure that they are being, there's some accountability for the use of these medications. The in-person requirement provides that accountability and still does not interfere with those states who wish to adopt a different policy provision.
So I want to be able to get to the other, just quickly. How do we stop this from happening?
We prosecute those people.
Well,
I think that we reinstate the REMS or strengthen the REMS, and we enforce the Comstock Act. I think that those are two of the most effective things in order to stop telemedicine abortion.
Dr. Verma, quickly.
And thank you for sharing your story. I do just want to assure you that I talk to all my patients about adoption and continuing pregnancy and abortion. I think we stop this by making sure that people can get the care they need in their communities and are able to get support when they need it.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Senator Kane. Oh, I'm sorry, Senator Hassan. I'm sorry, I can't even read it. It's up here tonight.